Okay, when I was showing you that, I actually couldn't see you guys. Did everybody just see what I went through? Okay, it's great stuff. So wrap your head around a lot of that. Now, just to share a bit more about Shakeology and how we've gone about selling it, and I say we, it's primarily the staff that we have at our gym, as well as coaches that are around me here in this area, shake and shares that we've done. Talking about Shakeology with people has become almost like a reflexive reaction when somebody says, what is this thing Shakeology? I just kind of look at people and say, wait a minute, you haven't heard of Shakeology? It's almost like the assumptive, what are you, crazy? You haven't heard of Shakeology? It's that kind of thing. And people say, no, what is it? I say, well, put it this way. It's the healthiest nutrition shake on the planet, one shake a day. And it's used as a meal replacement. It's a daily dense dose of nutrition, one shake a day. And it's perfect for anybody who's just trying to lose some weight or improve their overall energy or lower their cholesterol or regulate their blood pressure or increase their energy or sleep better at night. I mean, it just goes on and on, the things you can say. But when people ask about it, I again go back to just like you do when somebody expresses interest in your challenge group, it becomes, what has you interested in Shakeology? Why are you asking about it? So when somebody asks about Shakeology, rather than just spewing away on all the benefits and everything, just give a quick response and then turn the conversation back to them. So you give that answer, oh my gosh, you haven't heard of Shakeology, or you don't know about Shakeology? No, I don't know about it. Well, it's the healthiest meal replacement shake on the planet. It's the healthiest dose of nutrition you can put in your body on a daily basis. Why are you asking about it? What has you asking about it? So get control of the conversation and go back to them. Start asking them, about their goals. What are the things they're trying to accomplish? And then once you've uncovered their underlying needs, it becomes Shakeology is going to help you with that. I'd love to share more information with you. As a matter of fact, I'd love to give you a sample of it. I can give you a sample with some literature that I have on it. How's that sound? I'm also going to share with you my favorite recipe. Stuff tastes great. So be equipped and armed to do that wherever you go, in your backpack, your purse, whatever you're carrying with you. Do you have a packet of Shakeology? Do you have a trifold on it? Do you have a business card? Do you have a recipe calendar on it? If you don't, you've missed an opportunity. So you're just sharing. You're uncovering their needs and you're sharing. Now, when people then say, well, how much is it? Don't say $129.95. That's not the response to give. The response to give, it's $4.33 a day. People actually save money by replacing one meal a day with it. That's your answer. It's $4.33 a day. And I find that a lot of my clients actually save some money every month because they replace one of their meals with it. So that's a much better response than, oh, it's $129.95. That is going to get people to go, yeah, it sounds really expensive. So go with the $4.33 a day option. Now, when people start to really break it down and they want to know more about, well, how do I buy it? And then you eventually have to say, okay, well, it's $129.95 for 30 servings. You might get that pushback of, oh, that's expensive. And it's like, well, okay, remember, we're talking $4.33 a day. As a matter of fact, do me a favor. I'm role playing right here. So this is something that you do with people. Do me a favor, write down everything that you've eaten or drank over the past couple of days. Just write down for me everything that you've had to eat and drink for the past couple of days. Everything. From the cup of coffee you had when you woke up to the late night snack you had before you went to bed. Write it all down for me. And you get people to write that list down of everything they've consumed for the past 2 days. And it's often very eye-opening to the person. People don't usually track what they're eating and drinking all day. But when you ask them to remember it and write it down, it becomes very eye-opening. Because then the next step is, wow, okay, now look what you're putting in your body on a daily basis. Now, you just told me you want to increase your energy and you want to drop 10 pounds, but look how you're fueling your body. And not only that, let's take this a step further. Let's just write down how much did you spend on every one of these items you just wrote down. What was the cost, or what was the amount of money you spent on every one of these items that you wrote down? And when they write it all down and they add up the numbers, it becomes, wow, I'm spending a lot of money on crap. Or I'm spending a lot of money on meals that maybe aren't the healthiest thing for me, when I could replace one of them with this high quality nutrition at $4.33 a day. And then the next final phase of this whole equation is, look, let's get you on the Home Direct program for 1 month, just 1 month. And I promise you this, if you consume this every day for 30 days, and I'm going to hold you accountable, I'm going to make sure you're drinking this every day for 30 days. And if you don't like the first recipe you try, guess what? I got 100 more I can share with you. But for every day for 30 days, we're going to make sure you drink your shake. If you don't feel results and you don't get improvement in the things that we just talked about, you get your money back. You can take that empty bag and I will personally mail it back to Beachbody for you, and you will get your money back from Beachbody. It's called the money back, bottom of the bag guarantee. So if you follow those steps in the equation, guys, you should be okay with getting yourself some Shakeology Home Direct customers. And remember, one Shakeology Home Direct customer equals one Success Club point. So sprinkling a few of those into the mix every month can go a long way in getting you your 5 Success Club points. And it's the fastest way to grow your income. I know there's a lot of coaches that will do their challenge groups, and they have a lot of customers who just buy the exercise program. And there's nothing wrong with that. But on a business level, if they're not drinking Shakeology, your business does not grow, or your income doesn't grow nearly as fast. Because Shakeology is the consumable. It's the thing that they're getting every single month. And so that commission per customer becomes a $32 recurring income stream every month. When they just buy an exercise program, that's a one-time purchase. You get your commission of 25% on the exercise program, but it's not like they're going to buy P90X every month. So that's why getting the Shakeology into the equation is the best way to grow your business. And it's going to get them better results too. It's that good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 2 more things quickly, and then we can open it up to a little Q&A. The one topic I'm going to park till next week because of the late start. I wanted to get to it this week, but we'll do it next week, our final hangout. It's going to be how to communicate and reach out to the customer leads that you receive as an Emerald. So it's really good to understand the best way to reach out and initially contact the customers that you'll start to receive when you achieve the rank of Emerald. So that'll be among the things that we talk about next week. One of the things I did want to talk about this week was having an event. Some of the coaches, some of you guys just starting out, you're kind of feeling you're finding your way, you're scheduling your first challenge group. One of the best ways to generate excitement and interest is host a social event. I know Shannon Price, you guys are getting ready to do a shake and share the end of the week. Shake and share events they're wonderful. It can be a social event, and you don't even have to call it a shake and share. You just want to put together, call it a celebration of your new business. You've started a new business and you're really excited, and you want to throw a party in celebration of it and really make it a bit of a party. Have some wine and beer and cheese and crackers and have fun with it. But at the party, set up a display of your new business. And that display should have, color printouts of the product, the exercise product guides. Those exercise product guides are very engaging. They talk about what the program is going to do for people. They talk about the fitness levels that the programs are suited for. have some Shakeology literature, have a couple of blenders or a blender making up some sample shakes throughout your little event, but then also have the beer, have the wine, have the cheese and crackers. Make it a very friendly, unintimidating environment. But set up a display that's impressive enough that people go, wow, look at this. And one of the cool things to do, and I think, I know Shannon's going to be doing that this weekend with her guests. When we've done a shake and share, Tammy and I have been involved with a few of them. We make some of the Shakeology recipes, and those recipes are phenomenal. Like, they're really good. They're like little brownie balls, but they're not brownie. They're Shakeology, and they taste great. It's all of a sudden, it's like you've got these healthy snacks going around. That type of thing, in addition to the shakes, gets people really intrigued about Shakeology as being more than just a shake. So do that type of thing. Make it a social event. Send out invitations. Promise you're going to at least get some interest in people going, hey, this is pretty cool. I'm interested in a program, or I want to try Shakeology. And you say, great, you know what? I'm putting together a support group for all my clients that are interested in getting started. And that's how you can really start to bring customers into your challenge group, through an event, a social event. So don't be afraid to go there. It's a Tupperware party, but it's for fitness. We're not selling knives. We're not selling Tupperware. We're not selling water filters. What else is out there? No, this is something that everybody needs. Fitness, quality nutrition, but have fun with it. Okay, I think I'm done. Let's just double check. Yeah, so next week, final hangout, we'll talk about the customer leads, how to really engage them as an emerald, and this concept of how do I sign up a gym owner or a yoga studio owner or somebody that's involved with an owning or managing a health and fitness facility. How do I sign them up as a Beachbody coach? So I'll share with you some insight from a gym owner perspective, that I put myself into the shoes of an owner that gets, solicited all the time from vendors and people wanting to sell stuff in our gym. And there's a few things that resonate with me when somebody approaches us and says certain things. So I'll give you what those things are next week, that if you have a local fitness facility, gym, yoga studio in your area, that you would be armed with the tools to go in and how to open up dialogue with the powers that be. What could you say to get them to raise an eyebrow and want to hear more information? I'll share that with you next week. And keep in mind that signing up gym owners and people that own fitness facilities is not the primary way to go about building your Beachbody business. But I will say this, once in a while, if you do sign on a gym owner or somebody that manages a fitness facility and they embrace Shakeology and they offer it in a professionalized way inside the four walls of that gym, your business can ignite. And it's largely due to the fact that there's tremendous volume coming from those types of fitness facilities. My needle in the haystack, call it, was Renee Teller, who is now 4-star qualifying diamond, and she owns a health and wellness facility up in Syracuse, New York. And I introduced her to Shakeology just because I wanted her professional background. I wanted her professional opinion on it, coming from a profound background in nutrition. And she just was so blown away by it that she wrapped her head around it. She became a coach. And now in her wellness center it's only about 300 members that she has in her wellness club, she is generating roughly $14,000 a month in Shakeology sales. And so, like, from my volume, it just took my business to a whole new place. So not the primary way to build your business, but when you do find, or you get that needle in the haystack, it can ignite. I'll share with you what you can say to get your foot in the door in any places in your area next week. Okay. All right, guys, I have no more. And again, I apologize for the late start and all that. Thanks so much for being here. And Thanks for all the recognition and stuff that was written on the Facebook page today regarding the 6-star rank. I'm humbled and I'm blessed, and I can't say enough good things. So if you want to add anything, if you have a question or something you'd like to add, go ahead, raise your hand, and or anything you want me to cover next week, put it on the page. Anything that's troubling you, send me a message saying, hey, Don, could you cover this next week? And that's what I'm trying to do. Is the stuff comes into me, I throw it on a list, and I try to make sure that I hit it. So don't get discouraged if you're hitting a roadblock or you feel like I'm not getting any Success Club points, I'm not getting any customers, I'm brand new to the business. Just keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're doing the 3 vital behaviors, people will start to take note. I promise you. You just have to do it. All right. Anything else? Anyone? Yep, Deb. Go ahead, Deb.
So I had one question for myself and one for Laura. I think she had to jump. I had asked on the page earlier this week, but it wasn't very definitive, the answer. On the 30-day bottom of the bag guarantee, sometimes when people are ordering a challenge pack, they want the Neapolitan box for the variety of flavors. Can they still send back the sample box, or is it only a bag?
Good question. Shannon, do you know the answer to that? Hold on, let me get Shannon unmuted. Hold on. Go ahead, Shannon.
I'm assuming that it's the same. I haven't had anybody send anything back except one person that had the wrong flavor. She got the wrong flavor twice in a row. But
no, Coach Relations made a mistake?
Oh, I know. Who knew, right? That doesn't happen.
No.
I'm gonna say that we need to ask them, because I would assume, don't you think it would be like, yeah, I ordered a box of packets, because some people do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Throw it on the Team Bearcat page, Deb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. And the other question was actually for Laura. So she has a customer in our P90X group who got awesome results, like jaw-dropping results, his photos. And when she asked him, per your suggestion, to share them to motivate others, he has a hesitation because he runs an orthodontist office. He's a doctor, and he's concerned about soccer moms being skeptical of him posting, he doesn't have a shirt on in these photos. What can she say to him in regards to that? Do we respect his concern, or do we try and get him to share them?
I mean, yeah, you have to respect his concern, but what is his concern? Like, he's concerned that what the soccer moms are going to think what?
That they're going to be judgmental about thinking that it's creepy that he doesn't have a shirt on. I mean, obviously it's a fitness thing, but if they're sending their like young teenagers to his office.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not like he's posting risque pictures. I think he's coming at it from the perspective of, I mean, when somebody has a physical transformation in their, physicality, their body, their health, to share that, to me, I struggle to believe that people be like, oh my God, what are you doing? It's more like, wow, that's pretty impressive. I think that warrants a conversation with him to find out what is his primary concern? Is it that he thinks the moms are going to be like, oh, how dare you? Like, I don't know. It just seems, I do understand.
A little funky.
Yeah. He does have great before and after photos.
Ridiculous. Like bananas. Yeah. Like, I'm blushing even thinking about it. That's how good they are.
Are they kind of like sexy?
No, they're just amazing results, but he looks really great without a shirt on now.
He's not like wearing a Speedo, is he?
No, gym shorts. Gym shorts.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
Combat shorts, respectable.
Yeah, I mean, geez, I'd be like, my gosh, if I had a tremendous before and after illustration, such as yourself, it becomes like you're sharing to just inspire people that these programs are wonderful, and I want to help you get fit. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm stumped.
Yeah, it's a stumped one. I mean, I got comments at my day job too. They're like, Deb, you're naked on Facebook. I'm like, I'm not naked on Facebook. No,
they're very tasteful photos. There's nothing wrong with it. I really think it's phenomenal.
So she should just have a further conversation with him about what his
definitely are. Yeah, I would do another conversation. All right. Okay, guys. All set? It's after 10 p.m. Thank you. Have a very good night. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.